Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is episode 2, and in the last episode we started in a new world as a relatively new player, and in this episode we are going to continue with building out the factory that we started, which is just a basic factory, and I'll show you some clips as I'm talking of what we accomplished in the last episode, but essentially it was just making our initial production lines, which included making some iron ingots, which turned into iron rods, and iron rods getting stored into a storage container, and then also making iron plates, which also get stored into a storage container. We also have a production line for just some basic concrete, and also another one for copper, which we are using currently to make copper wire. So I'm just going to check actually to make sure that the copper is being created properly, because when I did make that before, I just like what just happened right now, I had a power issue, which is just happened again. One of my fuses just broke, so we'll have to look into why that is, but let's just make sure that we're actually getting some material here, and we are. So we have copper wire being created. So that's all working now. Now we just need to figure out what's going on with the machines. So I'm pretty sure I just ran out of fuel. So let's just go and check that out. So yeah, in this episode, we're going to just kind of ramp up production, get into the next sort of, I guess, the next requirements for building more complex things, working towards a space elevator, and yeah, that should be about what we're going to be doing here. So let's check out what the issue is with power, and actually don't remember if I can now make, oh, I can make biomass now, yeah, so that is going to solve some of our issues, and I believe that that was the reason. Yeah, so I ran out of fuel here, ran out of fuel here, and over here it's still burning wood, which is not ideal, but let's just take this wood out, and we're going to just run around and collect a bunch of leaves and wood, and then we'll turn that into fuel. So let's do that now. Oh, we have some unwanted company somewhere. Oh, there it is. And I'm not actually holding my... Let's let him charge first. Zapper? There we go. I'm just trying to collect some... Ow! No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Yeah, I was just trying to collect some leaves, and this guy came and started bothering me. Alright, took care of him, and we're good. Another one. Ow. That's right. I usually try to... Wait, what's this? Oh, the slug. There's a slug here. Okay. So I'm going to pick this guy up. I usually try to make sure that those guys don't hit me.
This slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings, which could potentially be retrofitted into Fixit technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Alright. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to continue collecting resources for fuel, and then we'll head back. Actually, how many do I have now? Where's my sort? Almost 1,000. And we also have a bunch of wood, which is good. But let's just collect. I want to collect more, because I don't want to have to keep coming back and collecting stuff, so let's do that. Okay, so we have yeah, quite a good number of leaves and wood now. So, and actually there's another slug up here. So I'll just grab that, and then I'm going to head back to my base, and we'll continue with what we're doing once we get back there. Okay, we're back to the base now. The next step is really to just make a constructor that can convert all of these leaves and stuff into biomass. So I'm going to do that over here, and we're going to put down a constructor right here. We don't have enough stuff. We need, oh right, we need reinforced iron plates, and for that we need screws. There we go. Okay, is there anything else? Constructor? No, we're good there. So yeah, I'm gonna just put this guy down here. Actually would work out well, I think, for now. So let's put the constructor down, and then we can kind of also line it up with these constructors. Maybe a little bit further this way. That should work. And this guy is just gonna get fed into a storage container, which we are missing some stuff that we can grab from here. Just put it down here for now. And again, a lot of this stuff is going to get moved or not going to be needed soon enough. That should work. And then we just need to connect it to power, which we can just run a wire down from here. And actually, a pole would probably be better. We're missing cables. Okay. No biggie. Alright, now we can run this down here. And then connect that. And then we set this to biomass leaves. And then we just supply this with leaves, and it is idle for some reason. No power. Oh yeah, because we need to feed the actual, oops daisy. Okay, we just need to get this going. So oh, okay, this one's still going. Oh no, we have to okay, let's just put some leaves in here for now. And eventually we will replace that. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So now this should be making biomass. And it is. Perfect. And actually, so we need to actually also put a storage container on this side. This is going to be a little wonky. But we'll just put one over here. This is going to be a little messy, but we'll fix it up later. And again, like I said, we're not going to need this for too much longer. So that is going to feed into this, and then we can put all of the leaves in here, and that should do it. So that will feed this. This will create biomass, and then we can grab the biomass from here and use it to supply the burners over here. And actually, in 1.0, they're changing it so that you can then also feed burners with conveyor belts. So eventually, we'll be able to connect these to these guys, and we'll have like a nice little supply chain going. Now, of course, once you get coal, this is not really as important. I think some people do keep these going just you know, as a backup, but yeah. All right, so now these are all backed up over here, of course, because you know, we don't have things efficiently set up. So now what we need to do is, now that we kind of have our power sorted out, we need to see what our next milestone is. So we'll come over here, and we need to choose one of these, or we can also do multiples at the same time. But I think what we need initially is we want these. So I'm going to select this as our milestone because we want the splitters and the mergers. So we need 150 plate, 150 rods, and 300 wire. So that should all be fine to just get from here. So we only have 33 here. Over here we only have 88, but you just grab these for now and just feed the machine. And then we can also grab the wire as well. So let's just feed this so we know kind of like where we're at. So we're almost done with the plates. We've got a little bit to go with that, and we still have 300 over there. So let's head over to the copper wire production and just grab stuff from there, see where we're at. And the fuse broke again. Why? Oh, hold on a sec. Power problems, man. This is one of the things that I figured was gonna happen. Oh, no fuel. Why? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's just feed this with wood for now. That should be fine. We need to actually do that as well. All right. Yeah, we've got some like crazy spikes and stuff going on here. Eventually we're gonna need another one of these, but I think we're good for now. Alright, so we're over here at the copper wire facility, and we have 104. So not quite enough, but we'll have to come back here and just grab the remaining, or I'll just wait here actually until this is finished. Actually, you know what we could also do is we can just we can supplement by just putting down a craft bench, and we're actually missing stuff. We're missing iron plates and iron rods. Okay, well, let's just grab what we can from here. We'll go back, and the fuse broke again. Alright, let's just fix that. Okay, so we ran out of fuel over here. We ran out of fuel over here. That was the reason. So what we can do now is, I think we can start maybe supplying these with biomass, because that burns a lot slower or more efficiently. So let's just grab the biomass from here, and then we'll start using that to fuel the machines, and hopefully that will solve the problem in the short term. So let's give it 130 over here and 130 over here, and then this one I think is still fine with the wood, so we can keep that going. It would be ideal to convert the wood also into biomass, but I think we'll just, you know, use the leaves for now. It's not the best solution, but it's fine. Okay, now that we're back here, I'm gonna just supplement my copper production manually, because we need more wires. So I'll just make some wire over here as well. Okay, so we have 175 in here now. Let's just run down and grab whatever is being made down here. On the iron side, 47, 64. We'll pop that in here. That should be done. This is almost done. Okay, and then we can run down and grab the copper wire. So we need 125. So we'll just wait here until we get the remaining wire. And actually, while we're here, I can show you guys something. If I can figure out how to do it. And yeah, so if you press N, you get this search thing. You can also use it as a calculator. So like if I want to find out how much I need to split for my power production, like I could say, like if let's say I have 750 biomass and I have six burners, then it'll tell me here that I need to put 125 in each one. So you can use this as a calculator, pretty handy, just in case you didn't know. Alright, so I waited around until I had enough copper, so we can now put that in there. And then now we just need the rods, so let's just go down and hopefully those are done. But in the meantime, I can just pop I can just pop some of this in there too. And let's just check on the rods. So yeah, we should be good now. And let's just grab some more of this biofuel. Ooh, biomass. Not biofuel. And let's top up the machines here. So these guys are still above 100. So ideally what we want to do is, I think this one is fine for now, using wood. I think it's okay. But we have 235, so we can split these ones out and put 100 in here and 100 in here. I think that's the max they can hold. Yeah, so that's fine. And we're not quite to the point where we can, you know, top this up, so we'll leave that one. And yeah, I think that should be fine. So let's feed this guy, and now we're done. So this one is ready for launch. I can also check, let's see, I can also check the other milestones to see what I need for that. So this is concrete, it needs rods, and it needs plates. So you can actually send multiple of these out at a time, but it's fine for right now. Like eventually these take a long time to actually come back, but I'll just launch this one, and just so you can see how this works. So
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
alright, so that thing's gone now, and when it comes back, we will have access to... Oh, we already have access to those, but so I think the thing is, this, you can't send off another one until this one comes back. But for now, we can set our next milestone for, or we can't yet. Can we? Base building? No, we can. Field research. I think this is probably what we want. Base building is not as important right now, so let's set the field research one as our next thing. So for that we need copper wire, we need screws, and we need the plates. So most of that is fine, but now we need to start producing screws. So that's going to be the next thing that we're going to want to focus on. And to make screws, you need, I believe, rods, and let's just make sure. Screws are, oh yeah, it's just the rods. Okay, so that should be fine. We can probably make those manually for now, but let's just grab the plates and whatever extra rods we have. Actually, the next thing that we want to do is we want to start splitting these off, because like this thing is backed up, right? So because we're producing 30 here, so that's going to be the next step, really. So what we want to do is we want to split this guy off, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do it actually. Let's see. We might be able to. So let's just break this, and then we'll put a splitter down right here. It might be too tight. Yeah, it's a little tight. So we're gonna need to actually break this. Let's break that, and then we'll break this, and then we'll just we'll put the splitter down first. So that should line up here. Let's make sure that this can go in. It can. And then we want to split this off to come this way a little bit. and then this will come out this way. And then what we want to do is we want to split this into two different constructors. And then we're actually going to want to move, it might be fine actually. So we're going to put a constructor here, and we're going to tell it to make rods. And then we're going to feed that into there, just like before. And then we're going to connect this to that. Actually, no, that's not correct. We need to break this. We need to break this.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Okay, so that thing is back. So we want to break this storage container. And then we want to make a conveyor that comes out to here. And we want to put another constructor down. We have the resources. We're missing iron plates. I think this is going to need to move too. What happened here? Okay, so it's out of leaves. So I think we're just going to break this and put it in a spot that's not intruding on what we got going on over here. Okay, and we can actually break this pole as well. Alright, so now let's go make the reinforced iron plates, which actually we're going to want to automate very soon. Okay, so we got those. Now you can kind of see where I differ from like somebody who's got way more experience. I'm still kind of fumbling things here. Oop, I'm trying to make a smelter when I actually need a constructor. So yeah, it's gonna get more and more like that as we go along, probably. So let's put this guy somewhat close here. And actually, what I should be doing is I should be building all of this on foundations now. But let's just leave that for a bit. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Constructor. Alright, there we go. So we want to bring the conveyor over into here. Let's make it a little bit. There we go. And we don't actually need two of these guys. Okay, now this thing doesn't have power, so that's the next thing we need to do. We need to bring a pole down to here. And we want to connect it to this one. Okay, and then we want to tell this thing to make rods. And then we want to bring out the conveyor from here. And we want to merge the conveyors now, so this bush is in the way. Oops. And eventually go into a single storage container. So it should be like this. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and then this guy goes in here like that, and then it comes out this side into a storage container, which I'm going to make sure to put the right way. Let's bring it out a little bit. And actually, let's delete that, so we're not making so many of these poles, which we don't really need. Alright, there we go. So yeah, like we don't need this extra pole here, and we don't need this pole probably over here. Alright, there we go. So now we have this split, and for some reason this is not... Oh, did I disconnect the... what's the problem here? No power. Oh, what? What happened? Oh, because I moved it, but I never connected it. Okay. So let's see. I have this pole going this way. Okay, so we just need to send the power from here to here. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. So now we've got this thing split. So what's happening now is this thing is creating 30 ingots per minute, and it is going into this constructor, which takes 15 per minute over here, and this constructor, which is taking 15 per minute here, and the fuse broke. And that is recombining over here to 30 per minute into here. So that's that. So that one is working as efficiently as I believe it could be. And I think this is run out of fuel. Yeah, so let's put all the biomass in here, and then we'll get this thing started again. These ones are still good. 161, 161, and this one has 174. So it's essentially balanced. But we could probably do a little bit better with that. So actually, we need to do the burner creation. So let's do that over here. So constructor. That's too close. Let's start with the storage container. So storage container into constructor. Into storage container. Okay, so this thing we can say to make biomass leaves, and then we can supply this thing with leaves, but we need to power it up. So I believe I can just, yeah, I can use this pole here. So power line. Actually, you know what? This doesn't look so good anymore. So let's just make an interim pole over here. And we are missing wire. Okay, so I just went to the copper facility and I grabbed some more wire. So that should be good. And then we just need to connect this to the main line over here. There we go. Now, I believe this should be fine. It just doesn't have any fuel. So like if we put the leaves in here, it should start working. There we go. So now we got biomass being made over here. So that should be good. We need to actually get a whole bunch of leaves now, so I think that is going to be the next step to fill this up. So I'm going to do that real quick. And let me just make sure that everything is on the up and up here in terms of power consumption and stuff. We're kind of getting, we're okay, I think. There are some spikes and stuff just because of the inefficiencies of the machines starting and stopping, but yeah, that's going to be a thing, I think, if we're not like perfectly efficient, but that's okay. We have another fight on our hands over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Continue gathering leaves. Now, actually, one thing I wanted to mention is wood. Like I said, wood is much better to convert, but you have to know where the wood sources are. And I guess like until I get a chainsaw, running around and looking for wood. Oh, there's this cave over here. Running around looking for wood is fine, but you have to know where the wood drops. And like there's like random forests where you can get the wood from. I just don't know where they are. Maybe I should look around, but yeah, for now I think leaves is fine. Alright, so we're back with a whole bunch of leaves here and a little bit of wood. And I'm going to feed the beast over here. And we'll get some more biomass made. And I believe we should be good for a while. Let's see, I don't remember what these numbers were. 97, 110, and 109. Alright, cool. Actually, I also want to make another one of these for wood, maybe, like right next to this one. I could probably squeeze it in right here. So let's see if we can do that. No, go away. Dude, he's just gliding down the hill. Oh man. Okay. Okay, we'll just put that there, and then okay, that works. And then from here, we'll go out a little bit back, and then into there, and then one more storage container right here. Alright, nice. I think that's good. Doesn't like something about this. It wasn't backwards that time, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh, this thing is... okay, this one is not good. Okay. Well, that's not great. Merger. It needs to be like that. I don't know if that's gonna work now. But let's see. Flip it this way, and boom. That's way too close. Oh my god. Oh my god, my fingers are not working. Okay. Is this guy doing laps or something? What's going on? He's doing laps around my base. Alright, conveyor. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta power up all this stuff. So, where do we got? Where do we have the cable? Cable is on the outside here. So, I think... yeah, we're gonna need another one to come this way. Probably the easiest thing to do is just to put the pole. I think it's just this guy that needs power, right? Yeah. So we just go like this. No, we're missing cable. Okay. Okay. And actually, I just remembered that now that we can split and merge, I can deal with this little issue over here. But we'll not do that. We won't do that right now. And I just remembered that I can do slide jumps now, so I can crouch and then jump, and yeah, it's good fun. Slide down the hill. Whee! Oh, I slowed down. Gonna get major grass stains. Alright, so now we can do the power pole. Oh no, we need to make... oh, we need a cable, not... okay, I could have made cable. That's okay. I needed to go get that stuff anyway. Cable, okay. Just make a little bit. That's good. I want to get the cable production going now. Well, soon. Okay, so this guy. What's happening? There we go. Bring that over there, and that should be good. So now we can set this thing to biomass wood, and we can fill this with wood. So, what do we got here? Just that wood, that's it. There we go. And over here, we can put more of these leaves. And we have 86, oh, because I closed that. Okay, let's put that in here. Where is it? Right here. Okay. Perfect. So now we're getting... Oh, this is not working for some reason. Why is this stuck? Let's see. Is that good? Something's... yeah. Yeah, I think it's good now. Okay, so now we got biomass going in from both, and we're gonna get a good amount now. We just need to, I guess, this is gonna run out pretty quick because we don't have that much wood. So I'm gonna have to figure out where a good place to get wood is. But it's fine. If this thing stops functioning, then it's just not gonna draw power, I think. So it's all good. Okay, next up, we need to figure out what's going on over here. So we need 300 wire, 300 screws, and iron plates. So we have the wire, we have the plates, we just need the screws. So the screws are something that we're not producing yet. Okay, so these guys are going to come out of here, and we're just storing them now. But I think maybe this could be our this could be where we make screws now. And then, like, there is some more iron over here. We could potentially have that as like our basic production thing. And this could be the more complex one. But actually, I feel like I want to start like putting down foundations and stuff now, and maybe like making this more efficient. And actually, I just realized that I can't do any of that stuff because I didn't do this milestone. That is the base building one, and that's actually the one that gives you all of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I collected all the resources from my boxes that I needed to finish this milestone, and I actually also just made the screws manually that I need to finish this one. So I think what I'll do is I'll just turn in both of these at the same time, and then I'll build a lookout tower over this, and that way I can actually build from the air and maybe time lapse it. That might look better. There is a mod actually that you can download that, like, it's like a camera. I think it's called Fixit Cam. I need to try and set that up because then I can actually have like an aerial view of me building, and I can do time lapses that way. But for now, let's just try it the other way. So I'm gonna turn both of these in here. I think we have to, let's see, put that in, and put that in. Okay, and then, so this is a base building one, so we can send this one off, and then I can go in here quickly, and
several structures
oh, I'm not gonna make it.
First needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building
Oh, I
these
can't.
will provide a grid for
She's-
more advanced organizing
she's in the way,
and sectioning of
I
your
think.
factory.
Did I do that right? Tier 1 field research. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I can't. I'm gonna have to wait. It's only a minute 35. That's fine. So we'll just wait for that. But I think now I should be able to make. Yes, I can make all the stuff, the foundations and the ramps, and the lookout tower, which is going to be really useful in this case. So we can just put that, like, I guess, over here? What's a ladder? Okay, the ladder's over there. So I think that works. And then we can go up to the top, and unfortunately it's nighttime, but it's fine. We can go up to the top here, and we can basically build everything from the sky, which is really cool. And it's also good to be able to see everything. Why is everything stopped? Oh, did my power... Is there a power issue? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Let's see. I must have missed a message that said the fuse broke or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, we're out of fuel. Okay, but that's okay. Oh, here comes the thing. That's what it's supposed to look like. Once it comes down, I'll send the other one off. It's really cool. That's some Elon Musk stuff right there. Alright, so now we can put in these. And we can send this off.
The map has been
Bye-bye.
unlocked. Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Alright, that's cool. We'll deal with that later. So let's feed this. This. And this. Okay, there we go. And now, oops, flip that. We should be fine again. Excellent. Okay. So, now that I have all of that stuff, I can start dismantling everything over here. And we'll make it nice and foundation-y, I guess. You hear that? That's the sound of no machines running. Oh god. I fell off. Okay, so everything's been cleared now, except for the power poles, which I guess I should also get rid of. So let's do that, and then we'll start with laying down the foundation. Alright, well, we are back, and I've got a basic setup going now, so you can kind of see how this is going to be working. So you can see we've got two smelters at the back here, going into, sorry, not two smelters, two miners at the back here mining iron. They're going into two smelters. This smelter is going into a constructor, which is just making plates right now and storing it in this box. And then at the back here, you can't really see it, but let me just head over there. I'm not going to make this jump, but that's okay. You can just crouch under here and go up onto this. ladder. And at the top of here, you can see on this side we've got the same sort of thing. So we've got iron going into here. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh yeah, no, it's making ingots, and then it's splitting those ingots into two constructors, which are both making rods, and the rods are getting fed into these two constructors, which are making screws, and then those are converging and going into this box over here. Now, I don't think this is 100% efficient, because, and let me just go down and see. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is here. So this is, oh, okay. This is taking in, yeah, 10. It's, okay. So this one over here is, this smelter is producing 30 per minute. And it's getting split into these two, which are doing 15 rods per minute. Okay? So 15 rods per minute should be coming out of this. But this is saying that it's getting 10 rods per minute. So I'm not really sure why that is. But it's making screws, and it looks like it's building up on the screws. If you can see, the number is slightly going up every time. So same thing with this. So I think what needs to happen here is we need to actually have 3 constructors making screws. So I might have to extend this out more this way, which I'll do maybe off camera. But at the end of the day, we're getting screws here now, which is going to be important. The next phase of this thing is going to be to take these plates and combine them with the screws, and that will end up making reinforced iron plates, which is something that we also need right here. But we're going to want to have screws, kind of like just in our own box. So 2 of them are going to go towards making those reinforced iron plates, and one of them is just going to stay as screws. So that will be that. And then for those iron patches over there, we're going to just have basic construction. So that's just going to make the basic rods and plates that we'll need for random other stuff. So that's going to be over there. So that's the plan, and we'll do that in the next episode, I think. And then we'll also, in the next episode, we'll also make the copper area over there work better, because right now we're just making wire, so we're going to want wire and cables to be made out of that. And I think that's it for now. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like what you see. And I'm going to continue working on this in the next episode, and we'll just keep expanding. Maybe we'll go up also, because we don't want to keep going horizontal. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.